Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Irving with it. Boozer a screen on Lynn. Irving kicks to Boozer. Fires the three. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Oden's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs.
And how about the instincts on the glass? Oden knows how to garner that position down low. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Irving to the middle. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Oh, nice pick and roll action by Oden, disrupting the defense there to find a shot.
Lynn against Irving. Lynn kicks to Howard. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. One thing, Clark, these two teams have in common, they both heavily rely on three-point shooting.
And, Kevin, you know what that means for tonight. It's all about perimeter defense. Who can do a better job blocking down on the perimeter and taking away the other team's ability to get open threes?
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oden a screen. Here's Anthony. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Oden with a screen for Irving. With some arc. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Memphis ball. And KD's got the ball here for Memphis. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now here's Irving following the shot by Kevin Durant. Now, here is Irving. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Here's Oden. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
When it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
Now, here's Irving. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's KD. Hits from the high post. KD's got 6 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to score.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
Two shots. Harden hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Wilkes, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Boozer. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Harden outside. Lets the three fly. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Griffin. The floater. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists in the game. Now the pass to Irving. The teardrop falls in.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Outside Griffin. A fadeaway. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it.
Out to Anthony. And sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Lynn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Now, here is Irving. Out the dish to Oden. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Durant, wide open, he fires. Oh, good with the triple. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Charlotte. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Howard. He's averaging 14 points a game, 13 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Steve Novak, he's checked in for Boozer. The season is still so young, but Greg, how much do these teams know each other at this point of the year?
Kevin, you're still learning the new plays and terminology and possibly teammates. The first few weeks are huge for the chemistry and trust of the team. And the foundation, that's been set all season long.
Here's Wilkes. Still yet to score. Here's Griffin. A second chance effort. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
San Antonio making a switch here. Adams checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Daniel Gibson's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. And that one's good by Novak.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. KD passes to Griffin. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Over to the left wing. Back to Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. Howard's got his second bucket tonight.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Second free throw, no good. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Memphis trailing here. Durant deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Irving. Outside Anthony. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Irving against Gibson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's see some of the numbers here for Blake Griffin.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Irving. Harden outside. Down low. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Gibson passes to KD. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden outside. Six on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The rebound by Gibson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Anthony, the pass to Harden. Launches a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
The Grizzlies call time.
A different look now for San Antonio. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Steve Novak. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
Silver Dancers, Dash 2.
Here is Durant. 8 points for him. And the layup is good. 10 points for KD.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Harden. Pass to Morrow. Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Oden. Shoots over Vucevic. Clock at 4. Anthony. 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Harden, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Anthony against Vucevic. Anthony's shot is off. Memphis leading. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Great positioning on the putback.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Griffin. Back to Durant. That doesn't go either for KD.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. 5 on the clock. Over Gibson. That's good from 17 feet away. Anthony's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Here's Harden. Grizzlies making the shot. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Durant. That one, no good. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Anthony's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
KD's shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mills finds Harden. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to Anthony. Another shot. Driving the lane. The shot misses. Nice D from Griffin. Here's Wilkes. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Here's Mills. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte. The three from Harden. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Memphis. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Haywood hits the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
It's good. Harden's got 8.
One of the things Harden is so good at, putting defenders in tough spots.
Gibson with it. Scoreless thus far. Frazier outside. There's the 3. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Haywood.
3 points.
Gibson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Harden on the wing. Haywood covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for James Harden. The pass to Korver over Haywood. Korver, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to E. He dishes it to Howard. There's a screen. Gibson passes to E. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oden, a screen on Gibson. The 3 from Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And they're running. Here's Haywood. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Mills in the corner. To end the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Spurs. The Grizzlies also making a change. Lynn's checked in. Now here's Lynn. Last game he had 10 points, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Outside Crowder. To the inside. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside for Korver. Shoots the 3. E with the steal. And Lynn with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Lynn's got his second basket of the night.
Just absolute tenacity by Lynn. Just bouncing off defenders on his way to the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Korver. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
And they're also first in free throw shooting. Unmatchable talent and confidence at the line. What a coach's dream.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Adams, he's checked in for Oden. Boozer comes in for Jay Crowder. And Anthony subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Memphis leading by 11. Haywood kicks to Lynn. Here's Griffin. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Anthony down low. Griffin's there. Back to Anthony. Boozer with a screen for Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to E. Back to Lynn. To the paint. Here's Griffin.
Oh my goodness! That was special. And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. The kick out to Boozer. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Boozer is a handful for defenses, which is why they compromise by fouling.
And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now. Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Then the pass to Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Spurs. KD's checked in for Memphis. Boozer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Then the pass to Howard. There's the drive. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You might as well. Just get out of the way when Howard has some speed behind him. A vicious dunker.
Now Irving from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant kicks to Lynn. Back to Durant. Howard with a screen on Korver. Shot, high post, and another basket for Memphis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Spurs trail by 19. Here's Harden. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
No good from Durant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that bucket. Korver's got 5 points so far.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
Pass to Haywood. Inside. And KD the bucket on the assist by Haywood. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here is Irving. Anthony with the screen on Lynn. Irving misses. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's the pass to KD. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 6 assists here tonight.
In general, I think they're finding good looks from beyond the arc. Steadily improving as this game's gone along.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. And here's Haywood. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Boozer. Steve Novak comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And Memphis also making a switch. Frazier, he's checked in for Haywood. Here is Frazier. Pass to Lynn. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Lynn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harden gets the bucket.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 7, and Griffin slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And here is Lynn. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Adams with the screen on Frazier. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Griffin's shot is off. Spurs trail by 20. Harden outside. There's a good screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Now some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Wilkes, no good. And the layup's good off the glass. Wilkes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Harden. Wilkes with the rebound. Wilkes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Novak, the pass to Anthony. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Passes to Novak. Anthony taking his time here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Memphis leading by 16. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Craig Oden, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Boozer comes in for Steve Novak. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And it's Irving with the ball for San Antonio. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Down low, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, it feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Boozer. Boozer with the screen for Harden. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Howard. Lin against Irving. Lin the pass to Durant. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lin's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Durant with the steal. With 1 on the clock, and another basket for Memphis.
You know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble, and delivering.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Grizzlies up 19. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Lin kicks to Durant. Picked by Griffin. Puts up a deep 3. KD can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. Oden a screen on Lin. Here's Irving. The pass to Oden. Count the basket. Oden's got the first bucket of the third here for the Spurs.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Wilkes. Griffin kicks to Lin. Here's Howard. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here is Irving.
And they're ranked 3rd in field goal percentage. Really a testament to the skill set and teamwork they've shown offensively.
And you can't say enough about their transition offense. The pace at which they play the game, teams just can't keep up with them. And the second free throw, good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Korver kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Boozer. And Morrow has it in the corner. Howard against Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Howard. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. With the crossover. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Oden, a screen on Lynn, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Anthony comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's James Harden in for Kyle Korver. Here's Wilkes. 5 points in the game. Here's Howard. Rebound San Antonio. Boozer's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Outside, Lynn. Lets it go from 11. Oden with the rebound. Oden's got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to Anthony. Looking to get back on track here.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Oden sends it back.
Oden there stretching out with that frame and able to send it back.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Adams, he's checked in for Greg Oden.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Lynn. Averaging 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
They get it back. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 14 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Harden. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now, here is Harden. 28 points for him. And stolen by Howard. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Oh!
Oh! The former Defensive Player of the Year, Dwight Howard, starting the break with the steal.
Boozer a screen on Lynn. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Harden. Pass to Adams. Kicks it to Carmelo. And the Spurs scoring again.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Adams brings the double team. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Oh!
My goodness. Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Kicks it out to Harden. Adams sets the pick for Harden. Driving in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Lynn looking it over. Pass to Durant. Over Harden. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Lynn. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
from that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
San Antonio making a switch here. Oden's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Harden. Following the basket by Blake Griffin. Anthony drives in. Howard with the steal. Lin with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Wilkes, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The pass to Harden. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Lin. He's got 7. Pass to Howard. And that one drops for him. Howard's got 25 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Boozer with the screen for Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Lin finds Howard. KD, he's open. And he stays with it. And finally they hit one. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Spurs. 2nd, the Grizzlies.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Goes up off the inbound. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oden the screen. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by Howard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Durant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game. Harden with it. He has 31. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got 34 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And there's a whistle. That's good. To go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Oden. Steve Novak comes in for Carlos Boozer. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Anthony. And it's Korver in for Kyrie Irving.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lin against Korver. Here's Howard. Back to Lin. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lin's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
San Antonio calls timeout. Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio.
And a quick look at the numbers for Blake Griffin. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Mills. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now here's Harden. He's got 36. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots to the right side.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Haywood. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 7 points in the game.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Adams with the screen on Haywood. And Harden launches it from deep. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Morrow. Spurs working the ball around now. And Harden hit the stuff.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
Mills with the steal. And Harden with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
This is Denovic. He with the steal. Outside Griffin. To the middle, Gibson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, we know enthusiasm is infectious. So too is energy. Gibson is a confident scorer who shows no hesitation when it comes to letting it fly.
Kyle Korver. He's checked in for James Harden. The Grizzlies also making a change. Frazier's checked in. 50 seconds left in the third. Novak with the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For Memphis, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
San Antonio making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Driving inside. Great D that time from Gibson.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Haywood, no good. The Spurs shooting reasonably well, 45%. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Irving. Novak outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Adams sends it back. Now, here is Irving. He gets it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energy.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Memphis out in front, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fires the 3. The rebound by Gibson.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
A shot's good from Irving.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Outside Gibson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Harden. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Haywood kicks to Gibson. Passes it to Haywood. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
One-on-one here. Here's Gibson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Pass to Novak. The three. Hands it from downtown.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Haywood. Since Michael Jordan's final three-peat with the Bulls, GA, Western Conference teams have won 9 of the last 12 NBA titles.
And since MJ retired in 1998, the two best players have been Kobe and Duncan, both in the West, the Spurs and Lakers winning all 9 of those titles.
Pass to Novak, and here's Harden. For the three. He can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Haywood. A rebound by the Spurs. Morrow's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Haywood dishes to Gibson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vucevic with the bucket.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
There's the screen. Here's Irving. Harden left side. E with the steal. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. Pass to Frazier. Fires for three. Rebound San Antonio. To the paint. And the jam by Harden.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Adams. Anthony comes in for Steve Novak. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for James Harden. It's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Anthony can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Haywood, no good. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Shoots. Anthony can't hit. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Mills passes to Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
That free throw, no good. All right, so as the 2010s Clark start, what is next in terms of style of basketball?
You know, I think more teams, Kevin, will take on those Steve Nash Sun teams. Identity, faster tempo, playing more up pace, a lot more small ball and using the three-point line, more movement and sharing the basketball, knocking down threes and playing faster.
Here's he. Got it from 16 feet.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Harden the pass to Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Oh, thunderous jam from Oden. The guy has a lot of power.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
Personal foul.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Morrow comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Gibson in the post. He's covered by Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That's good from Gibson.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oden. And it's Korver in for James Harden. Adams with the screen on Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
San Antonio making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Outside Gibson. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists. Outside Irving. With the teardrop, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Grizzlies have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Irving dishes to Korver. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Collins, a screen on Gibson. Irving with the bounce pass. Shot by Collins, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Shots good by Gibson.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Spurs shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Here's Irving, the feed to Adams. Over Gibson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time to sightsee.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Gibson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Outside Anthony, this one for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Grizzlies shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's E. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one misses. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Offensive rebound. Collins setting the pick for Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Haywood, the pass to Gibson. High, arcing shot. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Adams finds Harden. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The shot by Yee, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Shooting for Memphis, Frazier.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Adams. Boozer comes in for Collins. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Korver. Nash is checked in for Memphis. Anthony against Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell, and too long on the shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for San Antonio. That free throw good from Haywood. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pick by Vucevic. There's the double team with Korver. Gibson for 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, and Gibson, a dangerous shooter. You can't let him get going from deep. That's just inviting trouble.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Spins. Haywood kicks to Gibson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
The Spurs shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Shot to stop the run, and it's Anthony.